Most business owners think they need more leads, but the truth is they need a better system because when your marketing, sales, follow-up, content, and operations are disconnected, growth becomes unpredictable. Step 1. Build the business infrastructure first. No confusion, no wasted time, no "I'll call you back when I find it." That is how a real company operates. Every serious business needs a professional digital foundation. That means a business email system through Google Workspace, Google Drive organized like a company server, proper folders for marketing, operations, customers, permits, contracts, insurance, job photos, invoices, and documents, controlled access for managers and team members. Example, let's say you own a roofing company. A customer calls 6 months after job and asks for a copy of the permit, warranty, or invoice. Without a system, someone on your team starts digging through emails, paper folders, and text messages. With the system I build, your office manager opens Google Drive and customers, John Smith, roof replacement 2026. Inside that folder, they instantly find signed contract, permit insurance certificate, before and after photos, invoice warranty documents. No confusion, no wasted time, no "I'll call you back when I find it." That is how a real company operates. Example 2. Job site photos automatically saved through Google Workspace. Here is another simple but powerful example. Let's say your sales representative goes to a customer's house to inspect a roof. He takes pictures of the front of the house, roof damage, missing shingles, leaks, gutters, before condition photos, areas that need repair. But here is the problem. Most sales reps do not want to open job nimbus, upload the photos, organize them, rename them, and attach them to the right customer file. They feel it takes too much time. So instead of fighting your team, we build the system around how they already work. If the company phone is connected to the business Google Workspace email, every picture taken on that phone can automatically back up to Google Photos or Google Drive. Then we organize those photos by customer, project, or job folder. For example, Google Drive, customers, Sarah Johnson, roof inspection, before photos. Now, when the project manager or owner visits the job site later to verify the quality of the work, they can compare before photos, during work photos, after photos. This helps the company prove the work was done correctly. It also helps with quality control, customer disputes, insurance claims, before and after, marketing content, team accountability, future follow-up. So even if the salesperson does not manually upload every picture into the CRM, the business still keeps the visual proof. That is the point of a real system. We do not just tell people, use the CRM better. We create a workflow that makes it easy for the team to do the right thing. Step 2. Get found everywhere your customers are searching today with AI, templates, and cheap website builders. The barrier to start a business is lower than ever. That means more competitors are showing up online every single day. So if you want customers to find you, you cannot depend on one website and hope for the best. You need to be visible everywhere your customers are already searching. Let's say you own a roofing company serving Albany, Colony, Latham, Troy, and Schenectady. I would start by properly optimizing your Google business profile, not just adding your name, phone number, and hours, but connecting every service you offer to the exact matching page on your website. So roof replacement links to your roof replacement page, roof repair links to your roof repair page, metal roofing links to your metal roofing page, and siding installation links to your siding page. Why? Because I want Google to clearly understand what you offer and where each service lives on your site. Then, if your business qualifies, I make sure you are set up for Google Local Services ads so you have a chance to appear at the very top of Google when people search things like roof repair near me, roof replacement Albany NY, or emergency roofer in Colony. That matters because I do not want your business buried somewhere on page 1. I want you positioned where high intent customers are already looking for help. Next, I build Google search ads around the exact buyer keywords that matter, not broad traffic that wastes money. We target searches like metal roofing contractor Latham, emergency roof repair Colony, and siding contractor Troy NY. At the same time, we block irrelevant searches with negative keywords, so you are not paying for people looking for DIY roof repair, roofing jobs, or shingles for sale when those are not the customers you want. The goal is not more clicks. The goal is better clicks from people more likely to become leads. After that, I'd build dedicated service pages and city pages for every important market you serve. I do not want one weak page that simply says, we serve the capital region. I want pages that match exactly how people search, such as roof replacement in Albany, roof repair in Colony, metal roofing in Latham, emergency roofing in Troy, and siding installation in Schenectady. So when someone searches roof replacement in Colony, your business has a page that directly answers that search. Then I make those pages believable with real local proof, before and after photos, reviews from customers in that area, local project stories, crew photos, and strong calls to action. For example, on a roof replacement in Colony page, I might show a recent project and say, this Colony homeowner needed a full roof replacement after years of shingle damage. Our team completed the project and upgraded the home with a stronger, cleaner roofing system. When a homeowner sees work completed in their own area, trust builds faster because they know you are real, local, and active nearby. That is what I mean by getting found. It is not just having a website. It is building a connected local visibility system where your Google Business Profile, local services ads, Google search ads, city pages, service pages, reviews, and local proof all work together. So when people search for what you sell, in the places you serve, your business has multiple chances to appear, earn trust, and win the lead. Step 3. Ads that do not just get clicks. They drive people into a system. Once your business is visible organically, the next move is to accelerate growth with paid advertising. That means using Google Ads to capture people already searching for a solution, Facebook and Instagram ads to create demand, educate the market, and put your offer in front of the right homeowners. Retargeting ads to follow up with people who visited your website but did not take action the first time. And most importantly, dedicated landing pages that turn that traffic into real leads. But here is where most businesses get it wrong. They spend money on ads, then send everyone to the homepage. That is lazy marketing. A homepage is built to introduce your company. A landing page is built to convert a specific customer from a specific campaign. Those are not the same thing. Every ad I run must answer 4 questions. Who exactly are we targeting? What problem or desire are we speaking to? What specific action do we want them to take? Where do we send them so the action feels natural and easy? Example, let's say we want to attract homeowners in Albany who are starting to think about replacing their roof, but they are not ready to call a contractor yet. Instead of running a weak ad that says, need roofing, contact us today, I would run a more strategic ad like Albany homeowners. Before you replace your roof in 2026, see what a new roof should realistically cost in your area. That ad works because it does not immediately pressure the customer to buy. It meets them where they are, curious, cautious, and trying to avoid getting overcharged. Now, when they click, I do not send them to the homepage. I send them to a dedicated landing page titled 2026 Roof Replacement Pricing Guide for Albany Homeowners. That page is designed to continue the exact conversation started in the ad. It should include a clear explanation of what affects roof replacement costs in Albany, a simple pricing guide or estimate request form, before and after photos from real local projects, reviews from nearby homeowners, proof of credibility such as certifications, years of experience, licenses, and insurance, a clear call to action, whether that is downloading the guide, requesting an estimate, or calling directly. Now the customer does not feel like they clicked one thing and landed somewhere random. The ad made a promise. The landing page fulfills that promise. That alignment is what improves conversion. But it does not stop there. Once they submit the form, they do not just become a name sitting in an inbox. They enter the system. Their contact information goes into the CRM. We know which ad they clicked, we know which landing page converted them, we know whether they came from Facebook, Google, a retargeting campaign, or another source. And based on that action, the right follow-up workflow begins. For example, if they request the pricing guide, they receive the guide immediately and enter a nurture sequence. If they request an estimate, the sales team is notified and a faster follow-up process begins. If they visit the page but do not submit, retargeting ads can bring them back later with reviews, project photos, or a stronger reason to act. That is the difference between running ads and building an acquisition system. I'm not interested in paying for random clicks. I want paid traffic to be measurable, intentional, and connected to a follow-up process that gives the business a real chance to turn attention into revenue. Step 4. Content that builds trust before the customer ever calls. Most local businesses do not have a content problem. They have a proof problem. They do good work every day, but almost nobody sees it. The crew shows up, the job gets done, the customer is happy, and then the business moves on without capturing the story. That is a mistake, because before people call you, they are already checking you out. They look at your Facebook page, Instagram, Google Business Profile, website, reviews, photos, recent activity. They are asking themselves, is this company active? Do they really do this kind of work? Can I trust them at my house? Do other people in my area use them? Content answers those questions before your salesperson ever gets on the phone. And I'm not talking about posting random graphics just to say you posted. I'm talking about building a trust engine from the work your business is already doing. Example, let's say your team replaces a roof in LFM today. Most companies finish the job, collect payment, and leave. I see that same project as a full content opportunity. From that one job, we can create 1. A local project story, a photo carousel, a Google Business Profile post that says, this LFM homeowner had an aging roof, visible shingle wear, and early leak concerns. Our team completed a full roof replacement to protect the home and give it a cleaner, stronger finish. That post does 3 things at once. It shows real work, it reinforces the city you serve, it helps future homeowners recognize a problem they may have too. 2. A before and after transformation video. A short 15-30 second video showing the roof before, the crew working, the finished results. A simple overlay like LFM roof replacement before and after. That kind of content performs because people love visible transformation. It also proves that your company is not just talking, you're actively producing results. 3. An educational clip. Using footage from the same job, we can create a quick tip. 3 signs your roof may be nearing the end of its life. Curling shingles, dark streaks, and small interior leaks. Now we are not just promoting the company, we are educating the market. That builds authority. 4. A Google Business Profile update. The same job can become a post on your Google Business Profile with local keywords, photos, and a direct call to action. For example, recently completed roof replacement in Latham, New York. If your roof is showing signs of aging or leaks, request an inspection today. That keeps your Google profile active and gives searchers fresh proof that your company is working in their area. 5. Social proof for future ads and landing pages. The photos and video from that project can later be reused on landing pages, Facebook ads, estimate pages, email, follow-up, sales presentations, review request campaigns. So one project does not create one post. It creates marketing assets your business can keep using. That is the strategy. We do not wake up every morning wondering, what should we post today? We build a system where every completed job becomes proof, education, local authority, and sales support because customers trust what they can see. And when your business consistently shows real people, real work, real results, and real activity, you stop looking like just another company with a logo. You start looking like the obvious choice. Step 5. Mailers that do not feel random. They feel local, timely, and trackable. Direct mail is not dead. Generic mail is dead. Most businesses send the same postcard to thousands of people with the same weak message. Need our service? Call today. That is not strategy. That is printing and praying. A good mailer should feel relevant to the person receiving it. It should make them think, wait, they are already working near me. That is why I use neighborhood-based direct mail campaigns tied to real projects your business is already doing. When your team signs a job or starts work in a specific area, that creates a moment of attention. Neighbors notice trucks, they notice materials, they notice activity. The mailer simply connects the dots and puts your business in front of them, while the neighborhood is already aware that work is happening nearby. Example, let's say your roofing company signs a roof replacement project in Delmar. Instead of treating that as just one customer, I treat it as a chance to create more demand around that job. Before or during the project, we send a postcard to nearby homeowners in the same zip code or surrounding streets. The message could say, a homeowner near you chose us for their roof replacement. We'll be working in the Delmar area this week. If your roof has been showing signs of aging, leaks, or missing shingles, this is a smart time to request an inspection. That message works because it is local, timely, specific, built around real activity, not a random promotion. The mailer can include a clean photo of the project type or roof style without exposing private customer details, a short, trust-building message, a QR code that takes people to a dedicated Delmar landing page, a trackable phone number tied to that campaign, a clear call to action, such as scan to request your inspection, or call while we are already working nearby. Now, the postcard is not just brand awareness. It is part of a measurable lead generation campaign. Here is what we can track. Because the mailer has its own QR code, landing page, and phone number, we can know how many homeowners scanned the code, how many visited the landing page, how many requested an inspection, how many called directly from the mailer, which neighborhood or zip code responded best, which mailer message produced the most interest. That matters because if you spend money on direct mail and cannot tell what happened, you are guessing. I do not want guessing. I want to know, did this Delmar campaign generate attention? Did it produce calls? Did it create appointments? Should we repeat this strategy the next time we complete a job in that area? That is the difference between sending postcards and building a local demand generation system. One job can become a neighborhood mailer, a local landing page, a QR code tracking campaign, a follow-up opportunity, and potentially several new leads from people living right around the project. That is how you make direct mail work in a modern business. Step 6. CRM and follow-up automation. Because leads are worth nothing if nobody tracks them. Now comes the part most businesses are missing, a real CRM system. Because getting leads is not enough. You need to know where each lead came from, what service they asked for, who contacted them, whether they booked, whether an estimate was sent, whether anyone followed up, whether that lead turned into revenue or disappeared. Without that, you are not managing growth. You are just collecting names and hoping your team remembers what to do. A CRM becomes the central operating system for your sales process. It connects your ads, forms, calls, website inquiries, automations, team tasks, and follow-up into one place. Example, let's say a homeowner named Sarah Johnson sees a Facebook ad about roof replacement pricing in Albany. She clicks the ad, lands on the pricing page, and fills out the form. The moment she submits, The CRM automatically creates a new opportunity with all the important details. Name: Sarah Johnson. Service needed: roof replacement. Location: Albany, New York. Lead source: Facebook ad, roof pricing campaign. Landing page: 2026 roof replacement pricing guide. Date submitted: May 14th. Status: new lead. Now Sarah is not buried in an email inbox. She is inside a visible sales pipeline where your team can actually act on her. Immediately, the system can trigger a series of actions. Sarah receives a confirmation text. Hi Sarah, we received your roof replacement request. Someone from our team will reach out shortly. Your sales team gets notified by text, email, or app alert. A task is created for the assigned rep to call her quickly. The lead is placed in the new lead stage of the pipeline. If no one contacts her within a defined time, management can see that delay and step in. That changes everything. Because now you can answer questions most businesses cannot answer. Which ad produced this lead? How fast did we respond? Did the salesperson call? Did Sarah book an appointment? Did this Facebook campaign produce actual revenue? And this is where the CRM becomes more than a contact database. It becomes a management and accountability system. If 5 leads came in yesterday and only 2 were called, you know. If one salesperson follows up quickly and another lets leads sit, you know. If Facebook leads convert better than mailer leads, you know. If roof replacement leads close better than siding leads, you know. That is how you stop making business decisions based on feelings and start making them based on data. A strong CRM helps you capture every lead in one place, respond faster, prevent missed follow-up, measure campaign performance, hold the team accountable, improve close rates over time. Because no lead should disappear inside someone's inbox, voicemail, or memory. Every opportunity should enter a system, follow a process, and move toward a clear next step. Step 7. Automated follow-up that keeps working after the lead says not yet. Not every lead is ready to buy today. Some people are ready right now. Some need a few days. Some need a few months. Some are interested, but they are waiting for the right time, the right budget, or the right level of trust. Most businesses lose those leads because they treat not now like no. That is a mistake. A lead who is not ready today can still become a customer later if your business stays in front of them with the right message. That is why I built automated follow-up systems that continue the relationship long after the first inquiry. Not annoying spam, not random just checking in texts every week. A real nurture sequence that educates, builds trust, answers objections, and keeps your business top of mind until the prospect is ready to move. Example: let's say a homeowner requests a roof estimate. After seeing one of your ads, your salesperson speaks with them and they say, I'm interested, but I probably will not move forward until later this year. Most companies write that lead off. They make a note somewhere, promise to follow up later, then forget. Instead, I move that lead into a 6-month nurture workflow inside the CRM. Now the system keeps the conversation alive automatically. What that follow-up could look like: week 1, education. They receive an email or text like, here are 5 signs a roof problem should not be delayed. This helps the homeowner better understand whether waiting is harmless or risky. Week 3, process clarity. They receive, here is what to expect during a professional roof inspection, from first visit to final recommendation. This reduces uncertainty. A lot of people delay because they do not know what the process looks like. Month 2, local proof. They receive a recent project story, see how a homeowner in Albany upgraded an aging roof before small issues became bigger repairs. This adds credibility and makes the business feel active and trusted. Locally, month 3, objection handling. They receive what actually affects the price of a roof replacement and why 2 estimates can look very different. Now you are answering the question many homeowners are thinking but may not ask directly. Month 4, timing and urgency. They receive, still considering the project? Here are a few factors that can affect roofing timelines and seasonal pricing. This creates a reason to re-engage without sounding desperate. Month 6. Reactivation. They receive a simple message. You reached out a few months ago about your roof. Would you like us to revisit your estimate or schedule a fresh inspection? That message can bring a cold lead back into active conversation. And here is the important part. This entire follow-up process happens without your team manually remembering every single person. The CRM knows who requested an estimate, who was not ready yet, what surveys they were interested in, when they entered the nurture sequence, which messages they opened or clicked, when they respond and need human follow-up again. So your sales team is not chasing cold names randomly. They are being notified when a lead shows signs of renewed interest. For example, they click the pricing email, they reply to a text, they revisit the estimate page, they book a call from a follow-up message. That lead can automatically move back into an active sales stage. That is the power of automated follow-up. You stop losing people simply because they were not ready on your timeline. You stay useful, you stay visible, you stay remembered. And when they are finally ready to act, your business is not a name they saw once 6 months ago. You are the company that has been helping them make the decision the entire time. Step 8. Missed call text back, an after-hours AI receptionist. Because the first business to respond often wins. Here's one of the easiest ways businesses lose money. A customer calls, nobody answers. They do not leave a voicemail. They call the next company on Google. That is not a missed call, that is a missed opportunity. And for local service businesses, speed matters. When someone has a problem, especially an urgent one, they are usually not waiting around for one company to call back hours later. They are looking for the first business that feels available, responsive, and ready to help. That is why I build systems that make sure every call gets a response, even when your team is busy or your office is closed. Example 1. Missed call text back. Let's say a homeowner calls your roofing company at 2:15 p.m. Your office manager is already helping another customer. The phone rings, nobody picks up. Most businesses lose that lead right there. But with a missed call text back system, within seconds, the homeowner receives a message like, "Hi, this is the team at ABC Roofing. Sorry we missed your call. Can I call you back within the next 10 minutes? That one automated message changes the entire experience. Instead of thinking, they did not answer, let me call someone else. The customer thinks, okay, they saw my call, someone is getting back to me. That keeps the lead warm long enough for your team to respond. And inside the CRM, that missed call is not invisible. The system can create a new lead record. If the number is not already in the database, tag it as a missed call. Notify the team immediately. Assign a follow-up task. Track whether someone called back. Now missed calls are no longer forgotten. They enter a process. Example 2. After hours, AI receptionist. Now imagine a homeowner calls at 10:30 p.m. after a storm because they noticed water coming in near the ceiling. Your office is closed. Your team is home. No one is answering the phone. Without a system, that person gets voicemail. And most people do not leave one. They hang up and keep searching. But with an after-hours AI receptionist, the call is answered immediately. The AI can say, "Thank you for calling ABC Roofing. I can help collect the details of your issue and make sure the team follows up as quickly as possible." Then it can ask the right questions. What is your name? What is the best number to reach you? What is the property address? What issue are you experiencing? Is there active leaking or storm-related damage? What is the best time for the team to contact you? Depending on how the system is configured, it can create the lead directly inside the CRM. Mark it as urgent if the situation sounds time-sensitive, notify the right team member. Book a callback or inspection request. Send the customer a confirmation text or email. So the next morning, your team does not walk in asking, Who called last night? They open the CRM and see the customer's name, phone number, address, problem description, time of the call, whether it was urgent, the next action required. That means the business starts the day with a captured opportunity, not a missed one. This is not about replacing your team. It is about making sure your business never goes silent when a prospect is ready to talk. Because in many industries, the company that responds first does not just look more professional, they often get the job. Step 9. Website chat that turns curiosity into real sales opportunities. Many prospects are interested, but they are not ready to call yet. They may be at work. They may be comparing companies. They may only have one quick question before deciding whether to move forward. If your website only gives them 2 options, call now or leave, you are losing people who are interested but not fully ready. That is why I add a smart website chat system, not a useless chatbot that gives robotic answers. A real conversion tool that can answer common questions instantly, guide visitors to the right service, collect lead information, qualify the request, push serious prospects toward booking or requesting an estimate, send the conversation directly into the CRM for follow-up, because every visitor who asks a question is showing intent. The job of the chat is to turn that intent into a next step. Example, let's say a homeowner lands on your siding installation page. They are interested, but they are not ready to call. So they open the chat and type, "Do you offer estimates in Clifton Park?" Instead of waiting hours for someone to answer an email, the chat responds immediately, "Yes, we serve Clifton Park and nearby areas. Would you like to request a siding estimate?" If the visitor says yes, the chat continues naturally and collects name, phone number, email address, zip code, project type, a short description of what they need. For example, are you looking for full siding replacement, siding repair, or just exploring options? Now, the system is not just gathering random contact details. It is collecting useful sales information before your team ever speaks to the prospect. Once completed, that conversation can automatically create a new opportunity inside the CRM tag, the lead as siding inquiry record, the source as website, chat, notify the sales team, trigger a confirmation text or email, start the pop-up follow-up workflow if no appointment is booked immediately. So what started as a simple website question, "Do you offer estimates in Clifton Park?" becomes a real lead with context, intent, and a clear next step. And this matters because not every customer enters your funnel through a form. Some enter through a question. If you ignore that behavior, you lose opportunities. If you build for it, your website becomes more than a brochure. It becomes a 24/7 conversation starter that captures demand while the prospect is actively thinking about your service. Step 10. Sales pipelines that force action. So leads do not sit, stall, or get forgotten. Your pipeline should not be a digital filing cabinet. It should be a sales control system. A lot of businesses say they have a CRM, but when you look inside, it is just a messy list of contacts. Nobody knows who needs to be called, who already received an estimate, who is waiting for follow-up, which salesperson is responsible, which opportunities are close to closing, which leads are quietly dying. That is not a pipeline. That is organized confusion. A real sales pipeline should show exactly where every opportunity stands and, more importantly, trigger the next action your team needs to take. Because growth does not happen just because leads come in. Growth happens when leads move through a consistent process. Example, let's say a homeowner enters your system after requesting a roof estimate. From that moment, the lead should move through clear stages like new lead contact attempt, contacted appointment booked inspection, completed estimate, sent follow-up needed, one lost. Each stage should mean something. It should not just be a label. It should tell the team, this is where the customer is right now, and this is what needs to happen next. What happens when the lead moves to estimate set? This is one of the most important moments in the sales process. The salesperson has done the inspection, the estimate has been prepared. The customer now has a decision to make. And this is exactly where many businesses lose deals. not because the customer was uninterested, but because follow-up was weak or inconsistent. So when a lead moves to estimate sent, the system can automatically create a task for the salesperson to follow up within 48 hours. Send a professional email confirming that the estimate was delivered. Send a text message such as, "Hi Sarah, we just sent over your roof replacement estimate. Let us know if you have any questions." Notify management if the opportunity sits untouched for too long. Start a light estimate. Follow-up sequence if the prospect does not respond. Now the business is not relying on the salesperson to remember, "Oh, I think I was supposed to call that homeowner from last Thursday." The system keeps the deal moving, and it works at every stage. If a lead sits in your lead too long, management can see it. If an appointment is booked, the customer can receive reminders automatically. If an inspection is completed but no estimate is sent, the system can flag it. If an estimate has been sitting for 7 days with no update, the sales rep can get a reminder and the manager can see the delay. If the job is marked 1, the customer can move into onboarding, job preparation, or review request workflows. If the opportunity is marked lost, you can still record the reason. Price went with another contractor. Not ready yet. No response, project postponed. That information matters because over time, it tells you where deals are breaking. Are you losing too many leads before appointments? Are estimates being sent but not followed up? Are customers saying your pricing is unclear? Are sales reps leaving money on the table? A real pipeline gives you those answers. That is the point of building sales pipelines that force action. Not to make your CRM look nice, to make sure every lead has a clear owner, a clear stage, a clear next step, a clear follow-up process. Because when the process lives only in people's memory, revenue leaks. When the process lives inside a structured pipeline, your team becomes faster, more accountable, and much harder to beat. Step 11, review generation. That turns finished jobs into public proof. Reviews are not optional anymore. They affect trust. They affect conversion. They influence whether someone chooses you or keeps searching. And for local businesses, they help show Google and future customers that your company is active, credible, and doing real work in real neighborhoods. But here is what most businesses get wrong. They finish the job, send one quick message asking for a review, and then move on. That is weak. A completed job should not just become revenue. It should become reputation, proof, and future marketing content. That is why I build a review generation process directly into the customer journey. Example, let's say your team completes a roof replacement for a homeowner in Albany. The job is marked completed inside the CRM. Immediately, the system can trigger a review request like, "Hi Sarah, thank you for choosing us for your roof replacement. We hope you are happy with the final result. Would you mind sharing your experience in a quick Google review?" If the customer does not respond, the system can follow up later with a polite reminder. Then your team can also send a more personal message, especially after a high-quality job. "It was a pleasure working on your home in Albany. Your feedback would mean a lot to our team and helps other homeowners feel confident choosing us." That alone is already stronger than what most businesses do. But I would take it further. Use the job photos to make the review more powerful. A written review is good. A review connected to real job proof is even stronger. This is where tools like Real Work Labs can be powerful. I am not sponsored by them, but they do a great job helping home service businesses turn completed projects into stronger local proof. Their platform is designed around authentic customer reviews, job site photos, before and after visuals, and location-based proof that can support your online reputation and local visibility. For example, after that Albany roof replacement, your team can capture before photos of the old roof photos during the work, after photos of the finished result, a short description of the problem solved, the customer's review after the job is complete. Now, instead of a generic 5-star review that says, "Great company, highly recommend," you are building proof that tells a fuller story, a real homeowner, a real neighborhood, a real project, a real result. That kind of proof helps future customers picture your company working on their own home. Why this matters: when a homeowner is comparing free contractors, they are not only counting star ratings, they are looking for signals like, do these reviews sound real? Are there recent reviews? Do they show actual projects? Has this company worked in areas near me? Can I see the kind of results they deliver? That is why I do not want reviews treated like an afterthought. I want them built into the operating system of the business. Every completed job should trigger a process. The customer receives a review request. The team follows up if needed. Strong job photos are captured. Before and after proof is preserved. That project becomes future trust-building content for Google. Sales conversations, landing pages, and social media. That is how review generation becomes more than asking for stars. It becomes a reputation engine. More completed jobs should naturally create more reviews, more local credibility, more visual proof, more trust before the next customer ever calls, because the best marketing for your next job is often the proof from the one you just finished. Step 12. Listings and local visibility everywhere. So Google and customers see the same business. Your business should not only exist on your website and Google profile, it should be represented consistently across the places customers, search engines, and local directories use to verify that you are real. That includes platforms like Google Bing, Apple Maps, Yelp, Chamber of Commerce directories, local business directories, industry-specific directories. And the key word here is consistently. Your business name, address, phone number, website, hours, service categories, and company description should match everywhere. Because when one site shows one phone number, another shows an old address, and another lists the wrong hours, it creates confusion. Customers lose confidence, search engines lose confidence, and your local visibility gets weaker. Example, let's say your roofing company is called ABC Roofing and Exteriors. Your correct information is business name, ABC Roofing and Exteriors, phone 518-555-0198, website abcroofingny.com, service area Albany and the capital region category roofing contractor. But online, I find this. Google shows ABC Roofing and Exteriors, Yelp shows ABC Roofing LLC, Apple Maps still shows an old phone number, Bing lists outdated business hours, a local directory has the wrong website link, another platform describes you as a general contractor instead of a roofing contractor. That may look minor, but it creates friction. A customer may call the wrong number. Someone may think you are closed when you are open. Google may see mixed signals about who you are and what you do. So I clean that up. I make sure your business details are accurate and aligned everywhere they appear online. What I standardize across the web: the first review and correct business name, address or service area, primary phone number, website URL, business hours, main category and secondary categories, service descriptions, logo and brand consistency, social profile, links when relevant. The goal is to make sure every platform is telling the same story. This is the business. This is where they operate. This is what they offer. This is how customers contact them. Why this matters. Listings may not feel exciting, but they are part of the trust layer behind local visibility. When your information is accurate across the web, customers find the right contact details faster. Your brand looks more established. Search engines receive stronger consistency signals. Your local SEO foundation becomes cleaner. You reduce confusion caused by old or incorrect business information. This is not the flashy part of growth, but it is the part that prevents your online presence from looking sloppy, fragmented, or unreliable. A strong local business should be easy to verify everywhere. That is what listings and citation cleanup do. Step 13. AI content for owners who know they need video but do not want to be on camera everyday video is no longer optional. People want to see who they are buying from. They want to hear expertise. They want to feel familiar with the business before they ever call. But here is the reality. A lot of business owners do not want to film content every day. They are busy running the company. They are on job sites. They are managing crews. They are answering customers. And even when they know content matters, standing in front of a camera over and over again feels unnatural, time-consuming, or uncomfortable. That is where AI-assisted content becomes powerful. I can help turn your knowledge, your voice, your face, and your message into a repeatable content system that keeps your business visible without forcing you to stop operations every morning just to record another video. This is not about creating fake empty content. It is about taking what you already know and packaging it into consistent, useful content that builds authority at scale. Example, let's say you own a local home service company. You have years of experience. You know what customers usually misunderstand. You know the mistakes people make before hiring a contractor. You know the warning signs they ignore until the problem gets expensive. But you do not want to record 30 new videos every month. So we build a content system around your expertise. First, we extract your knowledge. Common questions customers ask, mistakes homeowners make, red flags to watch for, how your process works, why your company does things differently, what buyers should understand before making a decision. Then we turn those ideas into short, high-value video content, such as 3 things homeowners should check before hiring a contractor. Why the cheapest estimate can become the most expensive mistake. What actually happens during your first inspection. The question every homeowner should ask before signing a contract. Why waiting too long on a small problem can create a bigger repair later. Each piece of content is built to educate the customer, make your brand feel hopeful, and position you as the expert before the sales conversation begins. How AI helps. Instead of requiring you to personally record every single message from scratch, AI can help produce content more efficiently using your approved scripts, your brand tone, your existing voice style, your on-camera likeness, when appropriate, and authorized B-roll from your jobs team, office, and completed projects. That means your business can publish helpful, branded content consistently while you stay focused on running the company. For example, one afternoon of planning and source material can support a pipeline of content like educational social videos, short ad creatives, website explainer clips, FAQ videos, follow-up videos for leads, trust building reels for Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts. Why this matters: content works best when it is consistent. If a homeowner finds your business today, looks at your social media, and sees that you regularly explain real problems, show real work, and answer real customer questions, they start trusting you before ever speaking with you. And that trust compounds. By the time they call, they may already feel like these people know what they are doing. That is the advantage. AI does not replace your expertise. It helps distribute your expertise more often, more clearly, and at a much larger scale. So instead of disappearing online because you do not have time to film every day, your business stays visible, educational, and top of mind. That is how AI-assisted content becomes a real growth tool, not a gimmick. Bonus: I can help you find where your business is bleeding money now. Here is the bonus: you do not have to guess where your system is broken. I can audit your business and show you exactly where you are losing leads, losing trust, losing follow opportunities, and leaving money on the table. I will look at things like your website, your Google visibility, your ads, your lead capture process, your follow-up, your reviews, your CRM or lack of CRM, your content, your local presence, and I will tell you clearly, here is where your business is bleeding money, and here is what needs to be fixed first. To request the audit, click the link in my bio. But please understand, this business growth is not about buying leads from everywhere. That is not a strategy. That is dependency. If every month you have to keep paying for random leads just to survive, you do not truly own your market. You are renting attention. A real business strategy is building a system that helps you get found, build trust, capture demand, follow up consistently, convert more of the opportunities already coming in, create long-term visibility in your market. Because if you do not own your local presence, your reputation, your follow-up, your content, and your customer journey, you do not have a growth machine. You have a business that stays hungry for the next paid lead. One thing you can do right now before you even work with me, here is something I want you to do. Take a moment and record 5 simple videos for your website. These videos should answer the exact questions your ideal customer is asking themselves before they decide whether to trust you and move forward. For example, who are you and why should someone trust your company? What makes your process different from other companies? What should a customer expect after they contact you? What are the biggest mistakes people make before hiring someone in your industry? How do you help customers make the right decision without pressure? Put those videos on your website, your landing pages, and your social media. Why? Because buyers have questions before they call. If your website answers those questions in your voice, with your face, and with your expertise, you remove doubt before the sales conversation even starts. That builds trust faster, that shortens the sales cycle, and that helps more people feel ready to take the next step with you. So yes, I can help you build the full system, but start here, audit the leaks, stop depending only on bought leads, and begin answering the questions your best customers are already asking in their minds.